I've been
No, just about your project. No need to give
about your
introduction. Just
project.
project and technologies you have worked on.
So, my recent project has been like an LMS project. One of them was LMS, Learning Management System, where we worked on React, TypeScript, and Juice stand for the state management. Basically, we are managing the front end of that, and some other projects. The other project was about it was for railways, so it's kind of
Okay.
like how the trains go to the workshop and then they get servicing and stuff, and they want to
Okay.
maintain the records and they want to get online with all that. So we are creating that, and I have created some like one of the chat applications using some React, Redux, and Firebase. I've also worked on a front end with the Tailwind and React.js to create a form so that people can fill out the form for appointments. So I did the front end of that project. I've also worked with the AWS and Google Cloud Platform, DigitalOcean to host the projects for the clients. Sorry,
Okay.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
basically, yeah, these are my recent projects for the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Can you quickly tell me like what is like the data types in JavaScript?
You mean the data types like number, string, boolean,
Yes. Yes. Right.
undefined,
Yes.
not defined, like that, null,
Undefined and
undefined, not defined, null,
not defined. Null.
array, function. These all are, I think, data types.
Array and function is also a data type.
Yeah,
Okay.
not not
Uh,
the not the normal ones, but they are like more complex ones because
okay.
you
So
can treat your yeah.
okay. So have you ever tried doing like type of arrays? What? So
Oh,
is
type
it
of
written like
arrays.
array of type of array is array written? You said that array is a data type, so that's why I asked. Have you
Okay.
ever tried doing type of array?
Yeah, I did. I did type of
Okay.
array. I think it shows array. I don't remember exactly right now. And
Okay.
I'm sure that these things like integer boolean, they have a separate name, and the array and the function, they have a separate name. There are separate types
Okay.
of data types. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, can you write me? I'm sharing a string with you. Can you just reverse it? Okay, do one thing. Just write a string that I am Lakshay and reverse it to Lakshay am I, like this. Can you share your screen
Just
or use any of your choice of code editors online?
sure.
Okay. You can. I can suggest you one if you want. You can use JS Code or
Mm,
Codepad and everything. Whatever you
I'm gonna
prefer.
use like JS compiler. I've used it before.
Yeah, yeah, that is also good. No issue.
Okay.
Please share your screen.
Uh, I'm not allowed. Can you give me the permission?
Okay, okay, okay. Can you check now?
Yeah. Basically, let's say let is equals to R. Um, yeah. So you just want these words to be like reverse order.
In reverse, yeah. Just don't use any default functions.
I cannot use split.
Yeah, don't use any methods like split, reverse. Just try to do with like pure functions, pure logic and
Okay.
functions.
Okay, and the characters should be in the same form. Only the word should be reversed.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can do first the character reverse, and then you can
Mhm.
maintain the everything like the space and everything. That is fine.
Okay, let's do it. So I don't have to store it anywhere, right? I just have to print it.
Yeah, yeah, just print on console.log. Yes.
Okay.
Uh, okay, but there is why there is one undefined.
Because we started with one extra, it should go with like a dot length minus one. It started with one extra. Length is always one plus, so I have to do one minus. Then it starts with this, and we are here. Then it should show up here.
Okay, but I guess it is missing the I.
It is missing the I.
Yeah, first character.
It's missing the one is not printing. Let me see. I is should greater than, oh, it's not okay. It should be greater than zero, but it should be actually greater than equal to zero. So we are printing the first of the array also.
Okay. Okay. Can you now can you just use this same function or anything else? Just print the words as it is. Like the Lakshay should be first, then AM should be first, and then I. Now you are printing a single word. Now just now
Yeah,
print the
yeah.
word, the string as it is, but in reverse.
Sure. Can you use push, right? I think that's fine. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Sai.
I was saying like I can use push, right? That's fine.
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Do you need like more time, or we can go on
No,
next
that's
question? I think that is
yeah,
fine.
yeah. That's. I think I just had to push one final step that I have to print this array in reverse, and I'm just printing out the array right now at the moment, right? So I just have to print it in reverse. That's it. Because I've got the
Mm,
words separately now.
okay, okay. No issue. You can do one thing. Just comment all this or remove all this code, and I'm sharing you a string. Just remove all the duplicates from the string, and I'll there be use the same function. Use not the same function. To use a different one to reverse it. Okay, so I'm sharing your string.
You're sharing the screen.
No, no, it's a string.
Oh, string. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. So this is a string. Remove the duplicates.
And Vinay, let's
And
restrict to like not restrict to any approach. You can follow any approach, Lakshay.
yes,
Can
sure.
use functions. Then any functions.
Yeah, any built-in function or any thing you want.
Yes.
Okay. So both of them, the first string and the second number, right? Different, right?
Yeah, first string and second is number.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Sahil now?
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's done.
Okay, concatenate over the string, like,
Okay.
or change array to string. I think there is a built-in method for that. Great. Okay, Vinay, let's like start with React part. You can ask few questions.
Yes. Yes. So first question, like, have you used Redux, Lakshay?
Yes.
Okay, so can you just explain me like how we can set up like a Redux in our system or in our project? Just give a overview. No need to write code and everything. Just explain.
Okay. So basically, what Redux does is it's going to manage your state, means all the variables and whatever you need. So what we do is the Redux has some components. So we actually set up those components like store. Store is basically going to store your state wherever you need it. I mean, the value is going to be stored in the store. There is also a dispatcher. So we need to create a store file. We need to create a dispatcher, and the dispatcher is actually going to dispatch that that action. The actions files will be there. So the dispatcher is going to dispatch that action, and then that particular action will actually set or get that particular value from the store file that we have. So the main components of the Redux are your store, your dispatcher, and your actions. So whenever an event is triggered, the dispatch is going to the action, and the action is setting or getting that value from that particular store.
Okay. Okay. So I am sharing you a small program of React. Just let me know how would you render this. Okay.
Okay.
Trying to send data here, but I guess chat doesn't allow us to send JSON here. Is it something like this?
I think
Maybe
JSON
there will be some
should work. Yeah, if it's a very big one, I think it gets broken down. I think
No,
JSON
it
will
is
work.
not big. Like there is only two JSONs inside, and it is
You can
not
also share a
targeting.
file if it is okay. You can share in the attachment in Zoom chat. There's a file which
Okay.
you
Just a minute. I'll figure out how we can get it done.
So
Just a
let
minute.
me ask few question till then. So Lakshay, have you ever worked on any payment method? Like, have you integrate any third party payment?
I have worked once with Razorpay.
Okay.
That was like a year ago.
Hmm.
Not other than that, any other payment gateway we have not done yet.
Like Stripe, have you ever worked on Stripe?
Only Razorpay for the moment. I know that Stripe is also really good and it has a good amount of APIs to use,
Hmm.
but I've only worked with Razorpay for the moment.
Okay, so like any communication APIs, like if I want to send any message to the any user through our application, so have you
Mhm.
ever worked on Twilio, something like that?
Twilio, yes.
Twilio you worked on.
Yeah.
Can we send images with Twilio?
Not sure about that, but I think Twilio is used for phone messages and OTPs, right?
Hmm.
So we used it for actually resetting our password for the client. So if some user forgets their password, we set up the Twilio for that,
Okay, for
for
example,
sending out the OTPs. Yeah.
I want to send one message every day to a user. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
how we can
Mm-hmm.
achieve with the node? Ignore Twilio
You mean
for
SMS, right?
yeah, any
Okay. Okay.
SMS or any function we want to call every day. So how we can achieve that?
So we can use like node for that, and we can say that every 24 hours you can send a particular message.
Yeah, which library we can use?
Yeah, means invoke this function basically.
Yeah, which library we can use for that? Like how will node know that we need to send every
I,
24 hours?
I think OS works for that. OS
OS
module,
module.
because OS holds the date and time, I guess.
Have you worked on cron jobs?
I have. Yeah, we basically create cron jobs for
Like cron job is a
calling
like
some amount of functions or events at like some particular time, or like in number of times per day, something like that.
yeah, that's what I was asking. Like we can schedule a cron job for that user, na?
Yeah, yeah, we can.
Okay, so in Mongo, like how we can set up a query. For example, I want a few rows to fetch based on the query. So what we can use? Like in SQL, we can use where
Mhm.
username equals to this. But how we can achieve with Mongo?
Mm, to tell you the truth, I'm not very good with the queries with Mongo at the moment. Myself have to do some Google and find that particular query every
No, no,
time.
I'm not asking like exact query. Just you want to
Okay.
know about the like. Okay, so how we can delete any row? Is there any built-in method?
Mm, for deleting, I think yes, there is a method, but like mm, there
Delete one or
is
something like that.
find by one. We can do something like for you ask for filtering,
Mm-hmm.
so find by one, like something like that. And that is basically mongoose. That's what I'm using. And find by id, it's I've used find by id, but delete, I'm not remembering the exact word.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no
Mhm.
matter. So sometimes like I want to call third party API, right? And while using that third party API directly from front end, it usually gives course error, right? Am I audible?
Yes, you're
So
audible.
how we can prevent that course error from front end or like back end? How we can handle that course error with Node.js?
So we want to handle it, or we want to like get rid of it?
Yeah,
What?
get rid of it without
So basically
extension or
we
cron.
okay. Let me get this again. So we are designing the front end, right? And we are getting a cursor and we're going to handle it, or we're actually changing the front end, sorry, back end, so that
Hmm.
the front end can access it.
Yeah, we need
Which
to
one
change
is
the
this?
backend. How we can like
Back. Cores is basically like for security. That is very much important. So, and I'm sure, pretty sure that if somebody is accessing the backend, the person is known, or they have some kind of key or something, so that it shows that okay, they are eligible to access our data. In normal uses, what we do is, if we're testing, we use app.cores empty brackets, so it will allow everything. And if we want to be specific, then we allow some like particular ports, particular IP addresses, and yeah, something like that.